Good afternoon, friends. I'm Pastor Tony Johnson with Care House Partnerships, and this is Idaho Gives Week, and we're having a great time beginning to share with people about the things that we are able to do in our community. And I just want you to know right now, we are so thankful for the support that you are already giving to Care House Partnerships through Idaho Gives, as we do this campaign to raise funds so that we can continue to do the ministry that we have been called to do here in the Nampa community. Today, I've got Becky Brooks with us. Becky is one of our key volunteers over at the Care House Food Bank, and she works out on our drive-through as we've had to change because of COVID to a drive-through model of serving our neighbors. But in that, we have not changed our emphasis, which is that about caring for people, building relationships with people. And she's one of our frontline people, and so I invited her to come and just share a little bit about her experiences there. So Becky, just want you to share briefly with folks some of the things that have just blessed you as you've had this opportunity to serve those in our community.
Well, Tony has given me an opportunity to kind of reach out to our community, get to know more individuals, and kind of walk beside them in their day-to-day life, and actually some of their struggles that they're going through, not just through needing some assistance with food, but anything that's going on in their life. And so it's been a real blessing to be able to be there with other individuals and let them know that there are individuals out there that don't just provide food, but they care about their stories, and they're there to listen. And even though we only get a few minutes with each individual, it's priceless time.
Mm-hmm.
And especially during the pandemic, there are a lot of individuals that don't really get to have a lot of interaction with other individuals. They may have been quarantining themselves because of health concerns, or there's a lot of individuals that just don't have somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been a lot of times when people come through and their main interaction for the whole month is a few minutes that they talk to us in the line. So it really brightens their day, and it brightens our day to be able to be those people. And kind of be more than just people that volunteer and give out food, but to be friends to those people in our community.
So as we've had to change our model of serving those that come to our food bank, what are some things that you guys have intentionally done out there on the drive-through line to continue to carry out our core values of food, friendship, and prayer with those that come through our line?
Well, that's a very good question, Tony, because you can easily lose that. Where before we were with individuals and they would get to shop through, which means they would get to go through all the aisles that we have in the care house and pick out their food, and you had a little bit of time with them and you could talk to them and let them know, hey, today we have this or we have that, or we're running short on this, so we can only give out a small amount, so it goes to everybody or whatever. We had those times to talk to them. Out on the line, it's a lot different. We have individuals in the care house who shop for them, bring a box across the street, put it in their car, and they leave. So there's a huge tendency to just get their information, load a box, and let them go. And of course, we don't want to slow people up in what they have throughout the day. But what we've incorporated is we have a few people out there that talk to people in the line while they're waiting, and just get to know them a little bit, ask them how their day's going, not just get their information, but a lot of times get their stories. All you have to say is how your day is going, and a lot of times that really turns into a conversation. And being able to do that has really opened up communication, even more so than what we had before when we were inside, because you're one-on-one and it's a little bit more private, and they feel more comfortable with interacting with people. And so as those cars move forward in the line, the very first car in the line, they're the ones who get their food. You radio it in. They bring it across the street, put it in their car. Usually what we do during that time, depending on the situation, is we may offer them prayer. And majority of people, that is the one thing they're really needing at that time. And so we'll pray with them. And there are occasions where they have something really, really heavy, and we'll offer to actually put them on our prayer list. So we have a weekly prayer list that everybody in the care house gets a copy of that, and we pray for them throughout the week. And a lot of times that's just a little extra that they need right then, to know that there are people that care, that they're not walking through whatever's going on in their life by themselves. Because the thing is that needing food isn't just by itself. It's usually a symptom of something that's going on in their life. They're struggling financially because they've lost a job because of COVID, or there's an illness in their family, whether it be them or a family member, or any array of different things. And so there's a lot more to, hey, could you help me provide for my family, uh, than is on the surface.
What's been the most meaningful aspect for you of being able to volunteer at the Care House Food Bank?
I think what's most meaningful for me is making sure that individuals, especially if it's their first time through, that they know that this food is not our food. It's food brought in throughout the week by the truck from local businesses that have donated this food, from individuals that come in and donated food. A lot of times it's people who've gotten food before and now they're able to give back, and it's very important to them. Or even through what we call grow a row, where individuals grow a little extra in their garden and they're able to bring it in. And it's great to be able to tell the public this is their food that people have provided for them, and it's not ours. And to really bring dignity to those individuals. A lot of times, especially if they're first time, they feel very embarrassed to be here. And so many times they're like, I never saw myself here. And we don't want them to feel bad about their situation. We want them to feel that they are blessed and that they're cared about. And as a community, we can come together and support each other. And I think that is one thing that's really important to me, is that each individual who leaves our line knows that not just they're cared about, but that we view them the way they should be viewed. And we help them not feel that their dignity has been damaged by some need that they need.
Yeah, good stuff. So this is Idaho Gives Week, and so part of the reason we're doing this video is to encourage people to support Care House Partnerships. And so if you had one word of encouragement to those that see this as to why Care House Partnerships is a good organization for them to support, what would you say?
I would just say that these type of donations, they truly are for the soul, not just food for the belly. Food for the belly can be gone in a couple days. But the impact that this has on people to know that their community cares, that is impact for the life.
All right, great. Well, thank you, Becky. Again, if you want to support Care House Partnerships, you can either go to the idahogives.org website and look up Care House Partnerships and donate to us through that. Or you can go to our website at carehp.org, and it will take you to our homepage, and you can make a donation there. But either way, thank you for taking time to watch this video, to hear about how we are being used of God to bring hope and encouragement to people in our community. And thank you for any support that you give us. God bless and have a good day.